Hello everybody, this is toysraeruss, and for this third-party showcase and review we're going to be looking at the Doctor Who Destroy Planet. That's right, in this video we're just going to focus on Planet Galvatron, so we're going to compare him with one we've got already from another pack. We'll have a look at him in both of his modes. I'll show you the accessories that it comes with, and of course we'll bring in some other Doctor Who figures to give you an idea of what he looks like with them, and some normal figures just to give you an idea of just how small these figures are. We'll have a quick look at the packaging first. There is Planet Galvatron from, of course, the Japanese Headmasters cartoon in Generation 1, and then we've got some actual product shots on the back as well. So because these figures transform, they're not licensed by Hasbro or Toysraeruss, they can't use their proper names, and that's why they've got the different names in which they have. Right, as I say, we're going to leave little Galvatron in there. That's how they come packaged. They come in these nice little bags, which is great. To be honest, I think this looks exactly the same. I was kind of hoping that they would be slightly different because obviously the Galvatrons are, but to be honest, it looks, to my disappointment, you can probably tell in my voice, yes, they do appear to be exactly the same. So this is Planet Galvatron, and as I say, it's from the Japanese continuity of figures and toys, and it was aired in a cartoon in 1987 in Japan. Right, so there's not much to show you about the planet, to be fair. And you've probably noticed I've uploaded the transformation tutorial in a separate video with regards to the other mold as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to whip through this, and as I do this, I'm going to very quickly as well thank Show Z, because that's where this came from. And of course, if any of you guys would like to buy any other Doctor Who figures, don't forget to check out Show Z. Sometimes they say out of stock, but then they do tend to get the newer ones back in quite quickly afterwards. It's just, I suppose, to get an idea of how many they do actually want. And also don't forget to use my code toysraeruss, because it does massively help the channel out, and again it gives me ideas of other things that you want me to review as well. So there you can see lots of things all tucked away nice and clever inside there. Let's fold that up, turn the ball and socket round. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. I thought they were going to be slightly different. Now I knew that the Galvatrons were, I was kind of hoping that there'd just be just a tiny little bit of difference, but as you can see, there isn't. So this was all tucked away quite neatly. The head will still spin around even though it's tiny. There is articulation in the bicep, which you can see, same as at the top of the hips and in the knees. All these move around, and even though it's a huge ball, he's still, I'm going to jinx myself, manages to balance no problems. The reason why I uploaded a tutorial video is because it can be quite finicky, and sometimes the instructions aren't that great, which I'm sure you can see right there. He also comes with the spare head, because this is what was a free pre-order gift from Show Z, and he comes with a collector's card as well. Right, let's bring in some other figures to give you an idea of what he looks like. We've got a Nemesis Ultra Magnus, we've got a Hauler, and all of these are basically Micromaster size scale figures. So that is, of course, a G2 Ramjet. If you're wondering how big these are, there is a standard Earthrise Micromaster, which you can see is about the same size, to be fair. That is a Takara World's Smallest Transformer, which is an official one from 2003. And then if I bring in a Generation 1 Minibot, which is a bit taller, or about the same size, your standard core class Optimus Prime, your third-party New Age, and then your third-party Iron Factory. None of these, of course, scale. It's just to give you an idea of how tiny these little figures are. Last one to bring in is a deluxe Hound. So these are a lot of fun. I suppose not to be taken too seriously. What I mean by that is, you know, some people will say, oh, there's massive ball and socket joints, or they don't all scale well. They're just fun figures. They're great for desk bots. They're brilliant for Titans. And of course, they're good for younger viewers as well, because the transformation process on them isn't too difficult. And they also tend to just, again, get loads of different versions. Once they've got the one out, you tend to see the others in the different colours very soon. But that is all there is to say about this particular guy. I think he looks great. There we go. Take care.